cup of coffee with me.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. This is A Cup with Chris. A few things today on the live video blog of a Kickstarter fundraising campaign. This one happens to be the campaign for Internet Famous, which is a web series that I co-wrote, set here in Pittsburgh. I co-wrote it with my buddy Tom. You can find out more about it if you click that link down there. Maybe it's a little bit down there. It's like right about there. Somewhere below this little box that I am coming to you from today. This is day 19 of our Kickstarter campaign. We're coming into the home stretch here. Fingers crossed we can keep powering through, because we are about $2,000 shy of our goal of $5,000. But we've had some huge donations in the last 24 hours. Bumped right up, blew past our halfway point, which was a big deal for us. It's a very big deal. Feels like we have a little bit of breathing room. Still a little tight in there, though. So I've got some thank yous to send out. Some great people donated, put us past our halfway point, really helped. Ooh, excuse me, mug. Gotta be careful about how I hold this one. Anyway, some people put us past our halfway point, really helped out. I'm going to thank them. They are, first of all, a big thank you to Marissa. Thank you. A big thank you to Laura Lombardo. Thank you, Laura. Big thank you to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. A huge thank you goes out to Mary Jo Wilson. Thank you. And a real big thank you, finally, goes out to Steve and Lindsay Tressler. Lindsay and Steve, thank you. In fact, all of you who donated, bumped this up, helped out our campaign here. It's a huge help. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to us. And it means we might actually get to make this thing. We've got some funny jokes down there on the trailer you can check out. We think it's funny. We hope you'll think it's funny. So yeah, check out the trailer. And if you haven't donated yet, now would be the perfect time to do it. Just like those bunch of people who have helped us out. One more time, thank you to all of you. Marissa, Laura, Aaron, Mary Jo, Steve, and Lindsay. You're all incredible people in my book. Yes. So, moving on. It's getting hot in Pittsburgh. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in an attic, and I'm just about pouring sweat over here. It's getting hot. It's election day, and things are heating up in the city of Bridges. And so, for election day, our special Pittsburgh edition, as if this isn't always a special Pittsburgh edition, I have a special edition of Recommended for you, where I'm going to recommend not one but two things. Two things. And they are two of my absolute favorite things. So play that song, me. Recommended for you. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I just happened to be watching the, perhaps one of the greatest fight scenes from a movie, of any movie, from all time. And it comes from one of your two double bonus Pittsburgh is heating up, hot heat recommendations for the day. The first one is one of my all-time favorite movies. All-time favorite Pittsburgh movies, or just favorite movies in general. And today both of your recommendations are going to be fantastic, hot heat, hot action movies from the city of Bridges. The first one that comes to you is the one I was just watching, in which Jean-Claude Van Damme is getting his rear end tossed about a kitchen by none other than Iceberg. Who's Iceberg? Well, that's just the Pittsburgh Penguins' mascot penguin. Sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. Terror goes into overtime. It's a great Pittsburgh movie, great bit of Pittsburgh trivia. This movie is set, Jean-Claude Van Damme is a cop, something like that. He's somebody with his daughter who happens to be going to Game 7 of the 1992 playoffs. People don't know this, but they used actual footage of the 92 playoffs. This was made in 95 during the lockout. Between the Penguins and the Blackhawks. And if you don't know your hockey history or have forgotten, yes, that was Cup number 2 of the 2 years in a row when old Mario Lemieux brought it back home. Yes. So there's that. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to move quickly because I don't have much time for clips. But your second hot heat, best action movies of Pittsburgh recommendation. Striking Distance, starring Bruce Willis, Sarah Jessica Parker of that HBO show fame. Another good one, Bruce Willis. He used to be one of the best detectives on the force. Now he's just after an accident, killed somebody. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but it's great. Anyway, this one's great too because it's set in Pittsburgh, and this is one of those movies where it's not, we just happen to film in Pittsburgh and it's just a stand-in for some city. This one, in Striking Distance, Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh, and it is all over this movie. So there's another great one to check out. Those two come, highly recommended. Striking Distance, Sudden Death. 2 of the greatest Pittsburgh action movies ever made, set in Pittsburgh, about Pittsburgh, shot and filmed in Pittsburgh. Just like our web series and is going to be, and is, shot, filmed in here in Pittsburgh. But it won't happen without your help. So there's your final plea for the day, your recommendations for the day. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow on tomorrow's Cup with Chris. Alright, I almost forgot. One last thing, I promise. But in Striking Distance, not only is it a fantastic movie, but it has one of the greatest taglines ever. I've pulled this out so you can see it. But they shouldn't have put him in the water if they didn't want him to make waves.